Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're back and it's spring.
So we've had a pretty early spring this year, and I'm happy about that because we've been taking advantage of it and planting basically this whole video. So today is going to basically be a direct continuation off of our last upload. We're going to be going through and just doing a lot of finishing touches to the whole dam area and the pond area, planting a bunch of stuff. It's a really fun video. Building this table, which was an adventure for sure. Anyway, we have a lot to do, and this is going to be a fun one, so
Let's
enjoy.
go.
So it is time to plant the azaleas. They grow really well in East Texas in the right conditions, but I think they would look really pretty just kind of lining this little pathway here. I gotta get them in the right soil though.
So I'm going to be going to several of these really old pine trees in the forest and stealing a bit of their topsoil, because their pine needles have a lot of acid in them naturally. So over the years, a lot of them have just broken down and made very, very acidic soil. So So I'm gonna be planting lavender in these little rock beds. Now, I haven't had a lot of luck with lavender in the past, and mainly I think that's because I planted it in like way too rich soil. Apparently lavender like naturally grows in the Mediterranean like deserts and stuff, so you can definitely give them too much nutrients. So I have a big thing of sand I dug up. I'm gonna mix this with just a little bit of loam, and we'll see if they like it better. They should be getting full sun kind of in this corridor. I might plant a couple other herbs right in front of here, but yeah, we'll see if I actually am able to grow lavender this time.
Or are we so bad? That's the question of the hour.
Alright, how are we feeling about that, Mr. Edward?
I think that'll do great until it gets too big for them, obviously. You know.
Alright, so I'm with my boy Kaysen here. So we're gonna be stocking the new pond. Here, lift her out a little bit. Oh,
Man, she is crazy.
huge. So when we caught her, the hook got like way back in her throat. And might have got her lung a little bit. Hopefully she lives. If she lives, we're gonna name her Iron Lung.
Yeah, Iron Lung, that's such a cool name.
Hi, I'm Cassie Nesper from the Rose Melnick Medical Museum. Iron lungs usually refer to respirators that encase your entire body. They can be used in any kind of illness that impairs your breathing.
But yeah, thank you, Kaysen, for your contribution, sir. We caught her at his pond, so all right, let's go put her in.
There you go.
Hey, there it is. All right, special thank you to Kaysen for catching us all these fish. All right, so go check out Kaysen's YouTube channel at Raptor CB Masters.
We just kind of started, so I only got like 9 subscribers. So want some subscribers would really help.
Well, we only have a few subscribers ourselves, so we can grow together, Kaysen. Let's do it. So we got to get this thing down to Waterfall Way now, and there's no way we can fit it on the mule, or you know, it'd be like a pain. And I don't feel like getting the trailer out. Kaya, what do you think?
We march.
Oh, let's go!
So one thing I think is pretty cool is you can actually see the huge tree that this came from. It's still up there, and then you look down and it's just turned into a table now. I think that's awesome. But yeah, table's done. Really happy with how it looks. A couple things to note about this thing is it's not dry. So to properly dry lumber, it can take up to a year per inch thick of board. And these boards, some of them at least, are up to 3 inches thick in some spots. So I'm not waiting that long for it to dry. What that means though is we will get a lot of shrinkage between the planks. Also, they might warp up and down and cup and do who knows what. So what I did, I really don't want them to crack, so it's kind of hard to see. But where I did do screws, I only screwed them in a straight line. So when it starts contracting or expanding, it won't tear itself apart, because most of the movement comes this way. So just having one line of screws should help with cracking. But Man, I think this was a huge success and all. Like I'm really happy with how it looks. I just gotta get the benches done, and we are good to go.
So this is Dr. Seuss, and he is a sea green juniper, and he should have all the water that he needs.
So I'm not sure how drainage is going to work with this guy. It's kind of a mystery. The footing that he's in, it's dirt all the way down. But since he's in the pond, I don't know how wet his roots are going to get. So if he starts getting root rot and turning yellow or something, we'll probably unfortunately have to move him somewhere else. He looks really pretty here. I'm hoping that these holes should provide like enough drainage, and he's high enough up to where he's not just getting soaked. But I honestly have no clue. This is a very unusual place to plant, so I'm curious to see how he does.
So this is one of the side garden beds, and we're not really sure, but we're probably going to put tulips here, possibly. Not sure yet. So this is the main garden bed, the big boy, and we're going to have potatoes and marigolds because they do very, very well together. And we already have some little marigolds sprouting, and the potatoes are planted.
So we don't really know what these are called, but
So they're going to get super big. They're going to cover all of the cinder blocks, and then we have a ton of English ivy up here too.
yeah, and that goes really well with like all the moss that's just growing here naturally.
It's just a super waterfall way type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Noah has kind of already talked about these azaleas, but over here is going to be all of our different types of sunflowers. We have a ton of different types. And then we're going to have some weeping willows all around here, covering kind of like arching over the pathway that I'm walking up right now. So these two guys are weeping dogwoods, and they're going to look super pretty when they bloom because they have really nice white flowers.
They're kind of sticks right now, but I'm sure they'll get there. I'm sure they'll get there.
So this is a climbing rose. We have this one and we have that one, and they're gonna look super cool on the trellises that Noah is gonna build.
Yeah, they get massive. And I've also got wisteria kind of growing down on the wall down there. So theoretically, they'll like interweave and stuff and like go together like a purple and a pink. I think it could look really, really pretty. I think they have similar blooming times. We'll have to see. Regardless, these are going to be awesome. He's eating it.
Okay. Well,
Probably poisonous.
don't eat it. Don't eat it. No. You sit. Be a good boy.
Hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. So I am super happy with how everything turned out. It's great. We've been having excellent weather through here. Stuff is already coming up in the garden. Now, what I want to do is in the future, for each season, I want to make like a new garden update video. So y'all can see like our successes and failures, and just kind of how stuff changes over time. It should be pretty cool.
I'm super excited to see all like the different like stages, especially during summer. It's gonna look so good.
Oh yeah.
But we are not expert gardeners, so anything that we do wrong or you think that we could do better, please just tell us in the comments.
And tell us now before we kill the plants
Yes,
that
please.
we have in the ground.
Especially Dr. Seuss over that way. I want to show them.
He's gorgeous.
He's
Hopefully you can
gorgeous.
see him. That same thing goes with the carpentry. So the big table, this is like my first big woodworking project, and I'm no expert. I'm sure there are plenty of people in the comments who are, and I am here to learn. So just if you have any suggestions on how I can make it better, absolutely tell me. Or any ideas on other stuff I can make, because I still have a lot of this really cool blackjack oak left. So maybe I can make something on a smaller scale. I don't know. But anyway, I guess we'll see y'all next time.
Bye,
Should be
y'all.
fun.